You ever been to Sin City?
I have. I was thinking about going there for New Year's, actually. Why do you ask?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be just kind of sit in the hotel pool or something. Is it open?
The clubs aren't open. I think you can gamble, though.
Well, I'm thinking of a whole new Sin City where Kansas City, our home, is in the top 50 of the most sinful cities in America, baby.
Oh, I don't have to leave
Bad boy capital.
for New Year's. I can just stay here and
That's
be sinful.
right. It was just after Las Vegas and LA. I'm sorry. St. Louis was third. I'm sorry. We were.
Missouri represent.
Kansas City's 45th. We have some work to do.
Oh, okay. We're not both in the top
I'll tell you
five.
what. You want to pop over to St. Louis? We can get a little wild.
What kind of sins are we talking?
So it was just compiled these 7 key dimensions. Maybe you've heard of the 7 deadly sins, Jake. It looks like anger, jealousy, vices, greed, lust, vanity, and laziness. So,
Is laziness a sin?
oh my gosh, yes. According to my mom.
Laziness?
Laziness, dude. You better. People in St. Louis over there are just sleeping around left and right. Not literally sleeping.
What? Yeah.
They're lazy. Enough of this sleeping around. You just
All day.
everywhere. With you'll sleep with anybody. Just sleeping. Literally sleeping. You're lazy.
Stop sleeping around.
Stop
the
it.
couch, the bed, the floor even.
Yes.
You gotta quit sleeping around, St. Louis.
On the counter. It wasn't me. Saw you sleeping on the sofa. You're so lazy.
I'm lazy, yeah.
Beat you to it. We ranked 4th in anger and hatred.
Oh.
Which I had a little temper tantrum this morning.
Did you?
I did. I took a couple L's this morning. I got a COVID test.
Oh.
And now it's pretty nice. They're rolled to a Walgreens, drove a good 30 minutes away because that's the one that was available.
Okay.
So we're trying to do some travels, trying to keep it safe. So
Cool.
we just want to make sure. And these days it's nice that they're turning around pretty quick.
Okay.
And we're planning to leave tomorrow. It'll be good. We should have it. Just get this negative. We've pretty positive. Negative. Positively negative.
Look, I'm 100% sure that I'm positively negative.
Okay.
Okay? No chance I'm not positive.
Right. 24 hours, your results are here. Wow. Okay. Amazing. And it is funny. You get a little nervous. I'm I feel perfectly fine, but I guess I could have it.
Yeah.
And it just goes error, your names weren't on it, basically.
What?
I think Walgreens just
You didn't put your name on the test?
I did the thing and put it in there, and they forgot to attach my name to it.
Oh, wow.
But I need to call them. They weren't open this morning yet. But I'm how are you reporting this to me? You're we have this. Your name's not on it. So
how did you know to call me?
Yeah, I'm very confused. I'll try to figure that out. So that was frustrating.
Conspiracy. I think it's with the monoliths, probably.
Yep.
This is what they wanted.
Is Isreal aliens?
What?
Look it up. I'm not talking about Christians.
I saw that, yeah. Some aliens come over about 2,000 years ago, coming down doing all sorts of stuff.
This guy was coming down. He was going back up.
Make up your mind.
Staying
or going.
Yeah. But there was some... I don't know, we could look into it more, Derek. I think you saw it. It's
because I saw that
Isreal, their Space Force or something.
Okay.
Their equivalent, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I think their leader came out and said oh yeah, we've been talking to aliens for years. We just didn't tell anybody.
Oh, that's a fun little press release.
Yeah. They're we'll give you details later, but we're talking to them.
Huh.
It's more or less what it was, wasn't it?
We're not ready for the Galactic Federation, is what the aliens are saying.
Okay.
We have some things to work out.
Okay. Which it's pretty cool. It's Israel when you think about it.
It makes sense.
We started this thing.
The Holy Land. Yeah. They should be the first to talk to the aliens.
Yeah.
Or at least the first to report it.
The aliens nailed that one.
Yeah. They've done their homework.
Yeah.
And they put their name on it. So good for them. Unlike you. Can't believe you put in a COVID test and didn't write your name down.
And that's so frustrating because I don't know. And we're just going to do another one. I think it'll be fine. But I'm imagining if I was in a different scenario where what if I'm a working person? I need to find out I'm negative ASAP so I can go back to work. I don't use my PTO. And they're just yeah, we messed it up and we're booked for the next 3 days. You just cost me 5 days.
Yeah. Good thing you don't have a job.
I know, right?
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Trey and I talk about this pretty often. We were talking about it just the other day. We're how do people just go to the DMV with jobs? How do you run errands?
Yes.
All sorts of stuff. How do you do it?
I agree.
When? How? Which? Where?
It's pretty amazing. Talked about this. How many jobs do you think in the history? How many like situations have there been where people could say, like, I had a legitimate job making money, and people would often ask me, so like, is that like your job, or do you have like a job, or is that a hobby?
Is that the main thing you do?
Yeah. Do you think people, I don't know, back when maybe, the 60s, guys were playing basketball and they're out there shooting around, and people are like, so what's your day job? Like, well, no, I know this is really fun, but I'm actually
been starting to do this
full time
more often. Yeah.
No, really? That's just a strange place to be.
Oh, I'm sure. Can you imagine just like the jokes and everything Emily Dickinson had to go through? Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Your little poems.
Okay,
those
keep
are
it
cute.
up.
Yeah.
Make sure you do your homework. Don't neglect it with those little rhymes.
But if we're not gonna be actively job searching, let's at least try and find us a husband.
Ernest,
or something.
Ernest, you need to go out and meet a girl.
Ernest, come on.
It's enough of these novels. You're freaking. I can't name even one of his books. Name one.
I'm not in the mood right now.
Okay, yeah, right.
I'm not in a literature kind of mood. I got to get in those later.
Right.
Dude, speaking of playing professional basketball, I had my rec league championship last night. Semifinals at 6:30.
Masked up.
We won that. Yeah,
Who
masked
wouldn't
up.
ask?
Dude, I'll tell you, your ears get sweatier than you think. The little the things, the ear straps, soaked. It was disgusting. Like, you play the entire first half and then you take your mask off. I'm like, oh, this weighs 4 pounds, mainly from my ear sweat. It's disgusting. But we won the first game at 6:30. Get a little time off. 8:30 championship game. And we are in, there's like rec, intermediate, competitive. We are in rec. So already the lowest of the 3 leagues. Then from there you have upper division and lower division. We were in the lower division. Okay. So, we got some people on the court who don't even know which hand is their dominant hand.
They got like one arm and stuff.
Yeah. Well, in that case, that would be their dominant hand. But
you'd hope.
Yeah, if it's not, then maybe play Frisbee or something. The team we played against had 2 different, and I know this because we Googled it afterwards, 2 different players on the team who played professionally overseas. Rec League, lower division, it's hard to keep up. One of them got drafted. Like, he got drafted in the NBA and played in the G League for a few years, and then went and played in Portugal.
Did it show?
It did show. Yeah. Basketball's not one of those things where...
My gosh, did he have 50 points?
One guy was like, we had to give him like the Steph Curry treatment. Like, once he was past half court, we had to be on him. Because after he hits like 4 or 5 35-footers with a hand in his face, it's like, what do we do? It is impossible to guard this guy. It was kind of amazing, though.
Yeah, you're like, this is pretty cool.
The most amazing thing was we only lost by like 14.
Wow.
I was like, can we get a medal for this?
Yeah.
Can we take a picture with you guys?
We deserve some credit for this.
Yeah. But I don't know who we talked to about that. Can we get Marcus and Antonio in a different league next session?
I agree.
Casey Crew, if you're listening.
Pass to the Italians.
Stop being so sinful. And I'm tired of your laziness.
Did it make you angry?
It did. Angry and hatred.
And hate, yeah. I hate those guys.
I hatred them.
Welcome back to Do Less, God Bless podcast. Roll music.
Yep.
Please just do less, God bless. Do less, God bless. Do less, God bless. The Do Less, God Bless podcast.
Subscribe, rate, and review.
Pitchy, all over the place. All over the place.
Dude, I told you I didn't want to do this.
You don't want to do the podcast?
No, the theme song. I don't want to do the theme song. Can we just start?
All right, but now I got to save it. Let's get into the episode.
You should do less.
What? It's the season to curl up, sleep in, and get cozy.
That's what I always say, the big 3.
Yep. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Oh, yep.
Or purple. You got to give comfy gifts for the holidays. And Purple is a proud sponsor of the Do Less, God Bless, guys. You've heard about it before. You can give the comfort and great sleep to everyone on your list.
That's right. Purple's best-selling Harmony pillow, is made with their signature grid and provides absolute airflow. It's the perfect gift to help keep the hottest of heads cool.
That's right. They have purple seat cushions. They have purple kids collection, kid sheets, kid pillow. It's all with the same purple grid technology that's patented and innovative, proprietary. It's amazing.
And we are our benefits of Purple itself. Trey?
You got the thing? I got the Harmony pillow. I literally take it everywhere I go. I travel with it.
I've seen it. It's obnoxious.
But
But
it's embarrassing a little bit. It'll look like I'm 8. But seriously, I love it. You'll love it. Your loved ones will love it. Jake loves purple.
I love sneaking
Don't
into
you, Jake?
Trey's
Don't
bed.
you?
When he's not out of town, and I'll lay my head on that pillow. It is nice, though.
Give the gift of comfort and great sleep with Purple. Go to purple.com/less10 and use promo code less10. For a limited time, you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/less10, promo code less10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. Once again, that's purple.com/less10, promo code less10. Terms apply.
Of course.
Thank you guys again for listening to the DLGB pod. That's an acronym for Do Less, God Bless.
Oh.
Close to another acronym,
Yes.
but
Which
that's
one?
fine.
Which one were you thinking?
I was thinking of AIGB.
Oh.
Alien Isreal. God bless.
Green Bay.
Because,
God bless.
but we do have to inform you. This is the second to last episode of the Do Less, God Bless podcast.
It's true.
We're
We're breaking up.
It's all good.
Yeah, we're not.
No, we're not. We're getting through this episode very cordially, but we had a falling out about 2 days ago, and it's anger and hatred. Kind of the definition.
Trey made fun of the way I was sitting again. So as you can see, I have this TV dinner desk in front of me.
He's like, finally got the desk, and now we're out. We're still working together. We hate each other. He shoots my videos. He's like, that wasn't funny either.
Okay, can we try it one more time, but actually be funny?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Rolling.
Berating me the whole time. No, yeah, I mean, we start if you're paying attention, obviously I do correct opinions. Jake has another podcast of his own, Ghost Runners. We're doing Do Less, God Bless, and then we do our fun. I'm doing this whole exclusive website where we do a bonus podcast. So when the world stopped and nothing was going on, it was nice to have something to do.
It was.
But we learned pretty quickly. We've been on the road doing some shows. We're getting busier and more and more back to normal. It was like it's a bit much. So that's all good. I appreciate everyone who's listened to the 20 or so episodes. Jake and I are still making weekly episodes on the Do Less Guest podcast. It's like our Patreon, but we just do it our way, so it's better. So go to TreyKennedy.com/DLG to sign up, and you still hear us every week.
Yeah, same old thing.
Yep.
It's just we're just decreasing our workload a little bit. So
Yep.
that's all it is.
So if anything, that podcast should even get better and better, and that there's also a bunch of exclusive content in there. Portion of that goes to charity. You know the deal. So now we have it. Back into the episode.
Back in the episode.
The McRib's back.
The McRib is back, which is tough because LA is on lockdown.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for them that they're not allowed to leave their homes, and the McRib is back.
Yeah.
And from what I know about Los Angeles people, they would love to eat a McRib. Like that's kind of their thing out there.
Right. I feel like the McRib could either be. It's got to go one or two ways. You love or hate the McRib. I think the McRib either exacerbates the whole COVID issue or it solves it.
Yeah.
I think
you either love it, hate it, or you're allergic to it. I think it's the third option.
I think it either makes you completely immunocompromised or it's whatever it is so interesting that your body handles that and it can handle anything.
Yeah, it's like what was that one drug? Doesn't matter. That like I feel like Trump came out really quickly and was like, this
Quaaludes.
cures. Jordan Belfort, was onto that. In the 70s.
Hydroxychloroquine or hydroxychloroquine.
Hydroxychloroquine brothers, I think.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like for some people it did work, but for some people I think it was just like glue. So I think the McRib is the same way. Like depending on your immune system, it can deplete you or it can restore you. So try it out. Try it in different forms. I think blend it up, saute it. Put your dog's heartworm medicine inside of one and let him take his pills that way. It has a lot of uses. Dude, I was looking into flights to Phoenix last night. No joke.
Phoenix, great place.
I'll give you 1.5 guesses of why I was looking into flights to Phoenix.
The sun and the women. I'm sorry, Ed.
It's so sinful. Sinful, bad boy.
No.
I'd rather you be lazy.
I know. I need to work on that.
Pickleball tournament.
Nice.
I'm just, you know, I need the warmth. There's one coming up in January.
I mean, that'd be fun, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
pretty jealous you have a thing.
Thank you. You'll find it. You'll
Yeah,
find it.
I know, I'm
I
working
mean,
on
we
it.
thought it was Katie, but
No, you know. It's like, ugh. I'm taking L's, man. I told you I COVID test, and then
I want to hear more.
I ordered eyeglasses. The initial ones I got, they were a black pair. I kind of realized, I look a little like, I don't know. Maybe I look like Ernest Hemingway or something. They're a little too.
Hydrochloroquine.
Yeah. So I'm like, let me get the brown, like the little nice subtler. And they're like, that's fine. Just bring them in and we'll swap them out. It took weeks for it to get in. They finally said they're here. I went in this morning, and as soon as I walked in, I was like, I didn't grab the other pair. And they're like, do you have the other pair? I'm like, no, I forgot. I'm like,
Oh.
well, just come on back. But it's right next to my old house, so it's like 15 minutes from here. I'm like, I can't go back and come back again. So I don't know.
I thought you were going to say you got
bad
there
morning.
and they were like, hey, we have these brown glasses, but we have no name on them.
Yeah.
And I know that you ordered brown glasses,
Yeah.
but the name's got to be on the glasses.
Right.
You didn't put your name on it.
You didn't. Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
Dang. So you're still glassesless?
Glassless.
And for all we
that's
know, you could
chill.
have COVID as well.
For all we know.
You can't see, and you maybe can't taste.
Right.
Or
Or smell. My ears were ringing the other day.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I might be the first ever human to lose all my senses
But
in a matter of a week.
if all you have left is touch, you'd be so good at touching.
That's true.
Katie's gonna.
This
No.
podcast would get. Hey!
I saw it.
Lustful. I don't know what that is categorized as. Yeah, it's just a touch podcast. I would somehow communicate like that.
You've
like
heard of ASMR,
sonar.
but have you heard of touch ASMR? That's what we're doing today.
Oh man,
that makes
meet and
me
greets
feel-
would be way different. It's good.
I love the. I think we talked about this on Do Less Guest, which another plug. We share a lot more details about like our personal life and the shows and everything.
Yeah.
You had to do a meet and greet in Huntsville a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that is
which
good.
we
Yeah. So
we didn't know.
Right. I think it's this was. Yeah. Any of my Huntsville people out there, what's up? So we were, we were doing these shows, and pretty much most of the places don't even allow for meet and greet for obvious reasons, but I think some would kind of like allow it, maybe kind of distance. And I was never privy to this, and I think it was just a miscommunication between different parties. But people there was like a slightly more expensive ticket, which just you got the very front seats to the show, and just the people in the Huntsville, Alabama shows were told this comes with like a whole meet and greet and a photo with Trey.
So they thought to tell the
And-
people who bought the tickets. Didn't think to tell Trey.
Well, yeah, the guy pops in. He's like, "Hey, VIPs, do you want to like meet these people or whatever?" I'm like, and I'm always down. But I'm like, it's COVID and stuff. Maybe
My
not
wife
a
works
good
in a
idea.
hospital.
Yeah. Like, let's just hold off. He's like, okay. And then as I do a lot of shows, I'm looking on my phone, and people are tagging or sending me messages like "good show" or whatever they're saying, and I'm getting blown up with like 5 or 6 DMs immediately of people like, you got a bunch of pissed VIPs, man,
Dude.
and I'm like, I hate that these people think they're meeting. So I'm messaging them back. I'm like, meet me out in the alley because I don't want to
Because
cause
there's another
commotion.
show happening in like 20 minutes.
Right. So people are filing in now, and so I get one message from people like, these people drove 10 hours because they thought they were meeting you. So of course
we had
I'm
no
beside
idea.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. And thank God I immediately text my agent. They're making it right. They're reaching out to them, and I get a hold of most everyone who was DMing me, and they we met and did some photos in like the alley.
Yeah.
The back of the company.
While our opener's out there ripping cigs in
Nah.
between shows. You're up there.
But yeah, that was interesting. Got it done. So it's all good.
And
It's
then
all good.
The other, I have an image in my head. I don't know what other show we're at. Maybe it was the second show of Huntsville. You did the meet and greet on stage, but they put a table between you and
Yeah,
everyone
they're-
else to like socially distance it.
Yeah.
So Trey's just taking like dozens of pictures, like leaning over at like a coffee table.
Yeah,
What's
that was a
up?
way to do it. 6 foot selfie hashtag. Yeah, it was good. And then I'm not gonna give the whole spiel on this. You got to listen to Do Less Guest for this. But I did a corporate virtual gig.
Dude.
That was I don't want to say disaster, but some drama. So I'll give all the details.
I don't want to say disaster, but imagine like a tsunami and a hurricane and an earthquake all at once,
right.
and it's all your family.
Imagine a swirling tsunami shaking the earth. So yeah, do less guess. You'll learn about that. But
you told me about how awful that was. Like I think 2 days ago. No, would have been yesterday. Yeah, and then yesterday afternoon, I got hit up to do like a similar like virtual gig.
Okay.
And I said no.
Yeah, just no. Was it for like a company or a
It was this it was like
church or something?
Yeah, like a kind of a Christian dating conference.
Cool.
Hit me up and I said, yeah, the guy asked me, he's like, "Are you interested?" And I said, "If it's in person, definitely yes. If it's virtual, you're going to have to pay me a lot of money."
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not meant to work like that, I don't think.
If I had any kind of serious content to deliver, like if I had a TED Talk ready to go,
right.
sure. Might be better to not have an audience.
Exactly. I mean, you're a single guy from one of the laziest countries in America. What do you know?
That's my new Instagram bio.
Yeah, it's like what we want to hire you, man. By the way, where are you based? You're like Kansas City. They're like,
Oh, Lazy City?
yeah, we saw the reports. Jeez.
Jeez.
Trey,
I'll tell you who's not lazy. Is these TikTok stars these days.
mm-hmm.
They, from one, the amount of effort they put into taking their shirt off if they're men or, cropping their shirts if they're women, that already takes a lot of work. But then the second thing they're doing is charitable acts of service in public. I recently saw a TikTok star. Yeah.
I'm getting ready for it. What is it? You said, yeah.
TikToker, look up Josh Richards and then look up like blanket handouts. So Josh Richards is a pretty famous TikToker. And
People Magazine. Whoa.
He's been seen, like last week, he was handing out blankets to the homeless. Really nice gesture of Joshua. Good job, buddy. But then everyone starts to realize, wait, didn't you tweet about this company not that long ago that you like just co-created and invested in a blanket company? So you're just handing out your like products to these homeless people and being like, hey, you like that?
My gosh, he is hot.
He's got to have those weird contacts in that make your eyes
Can you
blur.
imagine that guy walking up to you and be like, you need a blankie?
Like, I'll take whatever you got, man.
Man, today I'm thrilled to take the next steps toward fulfilling the promise I made to myself. I'm pleased to announce that I'm joining Unhide as co-creative director, as an investor, and as a partner. I mean, this guy's doing every job in the company.
And as a board member, and as an employee.
Yeah, I'm
going to pay myself $10 an hour.
As the front model, and as one of the homeless customers as well. I dress like I'm homeless, so
and
why not?
The cloud house I'm living in is about $1 million in debt, so I'm pretty close to homeless myself. So.
Man, that's pretty great. Like, yeah, I just want to help people. Blankets.com. Make sure you grab it.
This is Unhide Blankets. Check it out. We advocate for animal efficacy. I think you'll enjoy it. Unhide.com.
Unhide.com. That's a great. That just sums up like social media right now for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
you cannot do something nice without also benefiting yourself more so.
Just make sure we get a press release for this. Let's film it. Let's edit it. Let's upload it. Let's found the company, and then I'll creative direct it and run it and work for it and model for it and invest in it.
Yes.
That's a funny, like, I need to start branding myself better, I think. I'm like, I'm CEO and head of operations and investor in Trey Vibes Inc.
Trey Vibes.
Yeah, I'm a CEO, investor, and employee.
I mean, you definitely are.
Yeah.
You are those things.
Yeah, dude. CEO. I love. Correct me if I'm wrong. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. That's like, you have to. Is that only given to like, technically to publicly traded companies, or like companies large enough where they have a board of directors and you have your CEO, right?
I don't think you have to be publicly traded to have a CEO.
Right, but it has to be large enough to have a board and a CEO. I think
you went to business school. You got a master's. I did not. I'm going to defer to you on this. I really don't know. I have no idea.
I just feel like these days, like this kid's like, I'm a CEO of Do Less, God Bless merch that I have another company fulfill the orders for. I'm not people are like, I'm a CEO, dude. I'm like, no, you're
I would also be interested to know, like, I feel like a lot of companies that are like pretty big, they have like a president, they have an owner, and they have a CEO, and I feel like that gets that's a crowded kitchen.
Listen to us. Everyone listen. So many people right now are listening while they work through corporate jobs. They're like, these two guys are.
Why am I listening to these
dumbest
idiots?
boys in the world?
Why am I listening to them? Good thing there's only 2 more episodes.
What is employee mean?
Okay, now pay stubs. Now I've heard that word thrown around. What is that?
Oh, shout out TikTokers, man. I want a blankie from that guy.
Dude, speaking of, yeah, I would like a blanket. I
Did
would
you ever
like
have a slinket?
like him to personally hand me a blanket.
Or
Slinket.
Slinket or a snuggie?
Yes, I had a snuggie.
You had a snuggie. I had a slinket.
What is that?
Sleeved blanket. It was just a
Off-brand.
competitor, but it was nice. It was a little bigger. I'd get up in that thing, grab the controller, and I was locked in for hours.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I think a snuggie or slink could be well used if you still need to use your hands. I don't think I really utilized it well.
I think
One of my
I think
regrets.
there's an opportunity there that they didn't totally fulfill. Like, what about
Flank it, just for your legs to have.
That's what flank it.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's this kind of cloth, and it's stitched in a way that you put, one leg through one hole, one through the other,
And then you
can,
like tie a little string
Well,
around your neck.
or even it stops at your waist. And just kind
Okay.
of warms the bottom.
Okay. Now this is a good idea. So some sort of cloth or material that only covers your legs
Right.
in an attempt to like hold in the body heat from your legs to keep you warm. Now we're on to something. I feel like you could be CEO of the Flanket.
Thank you.
Wow. Flank you. That's
That'd be
something.
really good.
What if we had some sort of blanket, but it only covered your head? You could make it out of like wool. You could make it out of
It's like yarn. What's a yarn? Is yarn or what is yarn made of? Fibers.
I think yarn is
sheep
cotton, but from Africa.
Okay.
I think.
Because it's so colorful.
Yes.
They're I don't know, just African. They have all the colors.
So many more colors than we have.
They do.
Yeah. So I think a blanket for your head would be really cool.
I think the color purple originates from Madagascar. Can
Really?
only truly kind of.
I thought Oprah made up the color purple.
She's born and raised in Madagascar.
Oh, maybe that was just the movie she was in. Speaking of press releases that we were talking about earlier, I saw something, and he's kind of in the news right now. Floyd Money Mayweather, is fighting Logan Paul, all that stuff. I heard a recent story that he gave some person at like a restaurant, like he kind of found out the waitress had like a rough kind of go of life currently, tipped her $10,000. He was there with his agents, whatever, like, oh, we got to get like some media down here to like report this. And he said, no, I never want you to ever like make any big deal about my donations because I want people to hate me. That was kind of an interesting thing. Like he was like, people want to see me lose. People pay to watch me fight because they want to see me lose. I don't want them to know that like I'm a good guy.
That is
fascinating.
a mind twister right there. You're like, is he actually a good guy and he's smart, or is he such a dumb bad guy that he does good things just so he can say, I'm so good.
I don't want you to know.
I don't even want you to know about it.
I don't know, because he can't read. So how
Right.
much credit do we give this guy?
Right. I think maybe it was a deal where he tried to, like, yeah, Floyd tip her 20%. And he tried to tip her $100, and like, dude, we got to do the press release for that $10,000 tip. And he's like, oh,
What? Give her 20%.
Yeah. Yeah. No, let's just not. I mean, I'm sure he knows some of what he's doing, like, but I don't think it's that hard. Clearly, promoting fight is just being a raging moron.
Yeah, big ego.
Yeah. So.
And not being lazy.
And not
I think
right,
that's something
right.
to take away.
That
If
is
you-
something to take away.
If you want to succeed, you can't be sinful with your laziness.
I thought you were gonna say like he gave a 1-2 punch to like the waitress's ex or something.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Like Mr. Deeds style, when he's like starts fighting those people in the restaurant.
Mr. Deeds, first PG-13 movie I ever saw.
No way.
I was 12.
Oh,
I got in big trouble.
I bet. You should have. Sinful.
I just
Sinful.
remember the kneecap scene
Okay, yeah.
and the
Dr.
crazy
Pepper.
eyes. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
The
He's
guy
trying
in
to
the
cast a
dumpster.
spell on me or something. You sure? Maybe he was just waving.
It's my favorite pizza. What is it? Like bubblegum and Oreos, or what was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly, but good movie. It's on Netflix, you guys, if you want to watch it.
Is it really?
Yeah, just a couple months ago. It was out there. Good stuff.
Nice. What do you got going this weekend?
this weekend I got a little Christmas party. They actually asked me last night. Some ladies came to our basketball game, and then we were all hanging out afterwards, and they're like, all right, we're thinking about, like, Jake, I want you to be honest. Like, what do you think about gingerbread making parties?
Hold up.
I said, do you want me to be honest?
Before we move forward. So these, how many ladies?
We're talking 6.
6 ladies.
I didn't even invite them.
Were they wives of or girlfriends of other players? Were
One
these 6 single women?
One was a lady friend of a player. The other 5 single women.
Man, 2020 really has women out here with nothing to do, man.
Yeah.
Holy
I
cow.
was like,
wait, and do they know a lot of you guys on the team?
they know.
Or did you personally bring 5 women to the
No,
game?
I didn't know they were coming. It was just like my friend's girlfriend brought all of her friends, and like I know them, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm friends with them.
That's hilarious, man.
You're into this, huh? You like this?
2020. Okay, so they
We have
watch
supportive
you
friends.
guys just get torched by some legitimate
Yeah.
professional athletes.
They didn't come to the first game. They come to the second
Yeah.
game. Yeah, I'm guarding Carmelo Anthony.
And then what?
And what was I saying? Oh yeah, they were like, "Hey, Saturday we're thinking about having like a little Christmas party." Jake, be honest. Like, what do you think of like gingerbread house making parties? And I was like, I don't enjoy them in the least bit. Like, we were gonna have one. I'm like, you asked me to be honest. You wanted me to be honest.
You know,
I'm not.
What do you, we have an idea. What do you think? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So
I'm not artsy or crafty in any
I
way.
just built a house with all these bricks, dude. I don't need a gingerbread house.
Did you see me? I went 1 for 4 from 3, and yeah, I'm good.
We
on
did it
house
one
making.
time, and like, someone brought glue, so they like constructed this crazy house, and you're like, what? How are those part of the rules? Can't
Yeah.
eat that.
You ever see those pictures of like people who made these epic sand castles? It's like there's no way you just made that out of sand.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Right.
I feel like you hired Ty Pennington, and there's like some glue involved.
There's
some sort of weird sand.
Little mini 2x4s in there.
Yeah.
So, what did y'all end up doing?
So I offered a compromise. I said, you guys can still do the gingerbread making, but can I judge? I do not want to participate,
Mm-hmm.
but I will judge, and there'll be a strict rubric that I will follow. You'll be graded on the structural integrity of the house, the exterior design, probably the feng shui as a whole, and Christmas spirit. So
Right. Okay.
would be judging on that.
Was it impressive?
Was what?
Were the houses impressive? Or this has not happened yet?
Dude, no. Yeah, we just
sorry.
we played basketball last night.
Well, I don't know if it was a late night.
We just kept
Let's
going
go
and
back. Let's
going.
get crazy.
Didn't even go to bed
Got
last
some
night.
jujubes.
But yeah, do you like gingerbread making?
No.
It's like pumpkin carving to me. It just seems like
pumpkin party is way worse. I think it's way worse.
I just
think
don't get
they're
excited
both
about it.
horrible. I would least favorite activities of all time. I'd probably go 3 gingerbread house making. No, let me top 5.
Okay.
I'd go 5.
Weed eating.
5. Yeah, that's good. 5 weed eating.
I hate weed eating.
4 gingerbread house making.
Okay.
3 dying Easter eggs.
Okay. They're just gonna say dying.
Well, yeah, I don't know yet. 2 carving pumpkins.
Okay.
And 1 frisbee golf. That would be my top 5 least favorite things to do on earth. If you're doing any of those, exclude me, please.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Sometime like someone's gonna like this happens pretty often. Like I'll have like a friend or maybe like a fringe friend who's like in town. Like, hey, we'd love to like grab lunch, and like maybe like Trey could come by. We grab lunch. Like people would like definitely just like want to use me to like meet you.
Oh really?
Oh, it happens all the time. I don't tell you about it.
Oh really? That's funny.
99%
Wait,
of the time.
these like people you know or like kind of know? And
It's usually like kind of know.
Right.
And they're like, dude, I'm in town. It'd be good to see you. And like that part of the text is
Yeah.
like true.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know if you and Trey will like be together, like we grab lunch.
If you do that, maybe that's totally fine. We can just like all hang.
If not, then
take
we can just
photos.
wait until the next time I'm in town and us 3 can get together.
That's funny.
But what I'm going to do from now is like, okay, I'm actually unavailable, but Trey was just saying that he would love to not only get lunch, he would love to play around frisbee golf with you afterwards.
Yeah, just set me up
Yeah,
for the worst time ever. Like, dude, I have this. I don't know if you do me a favor, but this person, I think this would be a legitimate like business opportunity for you. Maybe meet them, and there's like, let's play around, man. Let this be fun.
So Jake told me you like landscaping. I got a couple weed eaters out front waiting for us, and then we'll hit the froth course and go get some
Froth.
Mediterranean food, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I low-key now, because so many of your bits at the live shows are kind of your single life, and we mentioned it here, and I'm married, and so now I get a decent amount of like emails and stuff where like, okay, this is, I don't know, mostly for Jake, but could you just let him know? Like, okay, all right. But dude, I've never
Mainly for Jake, it's just pictures.
Yeah. Frisbee golf, dude. I've never experienced like trying something and so immediately being like, no.
Really?
I don't know, just I'm like maybe real golf. I'll swing it, like I'm not good at this, but I could see how this could maybe be fun one day. Or you shoot a basketball, you're like, okay, this is kind of fun. I'll try that again. I made it 1.5 holes. I just like flung it. It went kind of far off to the side. I walked and picked it up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible.
This is not for me.
I immediately I couldn't believe how unfun it was to me.
What do you think your worst sport is? Like what are you like? Oh, you know what I mean.
Right.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
What do you think the sport you least are good at?
Excel.
Lazy.
Least
What are
lazy.
you laziest? I, like just relative to all other players. Like
If you were paired up against a random American, what sport do you be like? They could probably beat me at that.
Probably golf.
Okay.
I have never played golf. Just in the past couple years, I've been to Topgolf maybe 3 times.
Topgolf's fun.
I played a par 3 course with my buddies.
We played once.
We played 9 holes once. I think I've played one other time.
Okay.
So golf's just not. I mean, there's some kind of like natural coordination involved to some degree, right? Like, but golf I feel like golf more than any other sport is like you kind of have to practice and get the technique down.
Yeah.
Like I can wander onto I don't know, tennis court. I've hardly played tennis, but I'm quick enough and stuff that I could probably beat an average guy who's also never played tennis.
Yeah.
But golf's a very mental, patient game, which I am the opposite of.
I mean, you live in Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I will say, yeah, I've tried to play like a legitimate 18 with buddies before, and about hole 12, I slung a 4-iron about 80 yards. So that's kind of my experience.
I am terrible at foosball.
Foosball.
Can't.
Okay.
It just
Can't figure that one out.
The coordination does not translate over to the foos table.
Interesting.
Can't get it.
Foosball is.
Stop trying.
Yeah, I feel like some of those old ones, foosball, and it's like, oh, now there's Call of Duty and stuff like that. That's just way.
We don't need to
more.
be doing this
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't need to be sitting here. Billiards. I'm just gonna. There's literally a whole deer hunter video game. I'm using almost a real rifle. This is way more fun.
Remember that like every pool hall or kind of arcade, they have the deer hunter, they have a couple staple games. One of them that you don't see as much anymore, there was like some golf game that had it was like a large BlackBerry wheel. Remember the old like BlackBerry Pearl wheel? It had a large one of that, and you would like back to swing and then like
Oh yeah,
or whatever. That was so fun, and you got like
try to land up perfectly.
3 or 4 venereal diseases every time you would slide your hand on the ball. It was awesome.
The amount of disgusting drunk people who were just rubbing their paw all over that. That's where COVID started.
Gosh, those were the good old days.
Those were the good old days. You're like, I need to get some better traction on this. That's what people are doing out there. Have you made your Christmas list yet?
I haven't. I'm waiting.
Have you ordered your Christmas gifts for people yet?
No.
May I suggest purple?
Why? But Trey, why would I get someone a color? That doesn't seem possible.
Oh, Jake. Now, why I love the color purple. I love the purple products. And it is also the color of purple.
Oh, how perfect.
But purple's here to give you the innovation of beautiful sleep. Curl up, sleep in, get cozy.
That's right. They have proprietary purple grid technology. It's not just the name of the company. It is the color of the grid itself. And it is super ventilating. It cools you. It's an amazing piece of mattress or seat cushion or pillow. They do it all.
They have sheets. They have kid sheets.
Kids sheets.
They have all sorts of stuff. I have the Harmony pillow. Their best seller, I think, right? It's like it's made with their signature grid is what they're all about. Provides absolute airflow. Great gift for anyone in the holidays. I love it. Jake loves it. You're going to love it.
Super soft, moisture wicking. What more could you ask for?
Give the gift of comfort and great sleep with Purple. Go to purple.com/less10 and use promo code less10. That's for a limited time. You'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more, people. That's purple.com/less10, promo code less10, 10% off any order of $200 or more. One more time, that's purple.com/less10, promo code less10, terms apply.
Terms apply.
We had a little guys' night, so I was like, let's go to a dive bar. Went to this the type of bar has carpet everywhere.
Cool. Like kitchen has carpet, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, nice.
Yeah. Something spills? No problem.
Right.
We're renting.
And it was, good time. And they had all the classic little games. They had the not shuffleboard. It's really slick and you have to delicately
Like rich people shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Or like
it's
basement
elevated.
shuffleboard.
What is that called? Do you know what that's called, Derek? Just use
Sand on it?
Yeah, it has sand on it.
It's just basement shuffleboard.
Send it longboard. Send it. But that's
Salty
another
shuffle.
one where I let's play. And about the time we were done, I was like, I don't ever want to do that again.
I always, that's so true. Yeah. I have so much enthusiasm for those first 4 throws, and I'm like, this is hard.
Right. I feel like you ever see the really, maybe it's online or something, or someone who has the really cool basement. They've got a ping pong table. Mm-hmm. They've got the fancy shuffleboard thing. They've got
maybe they got darts.
They have a little Papa Shot.
Yeah.
Right.
They got the thing where you will drop the ring and try to get it on the hook.
Right. And you're like, oh, look at all these games, and you do all of them within an hour, and you're like, I got it.
I would say, if I had to guess, after an hour, the only game people are still playing is ping pong.
Yeah,
that's the only game that's still fun. Everything
else
else is
nice in theory.
Whew.
I know that. The only thing I would get these days that I think is just it truly never gets old. Trampoline.
Trampolines are awesome.
Oh, I grew up. I spent hours a day on a trampoline growing up.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved a trampoline. I think I have back problems to this day because of trampolines. did a few scorpions in my day. My heels touched the back of my head. Man, they're fun.
Dude, I told the story on Ghost Runners, but I'll tell a brief version because I think we get a kick out of it. A couple months ago, me and a couple friends were just really in the mood to get our tramp on.
Yeah.
And so we're like, let's go to Sky Zone or Urban Air or whatever.
So fun.
It is so fun.
I can't find any other adult. Maybe we should need to go, man. I'll throw that out. That's kind of a fun. I think Sky Zone's a perfect. Similarly, maybe like karaoke or something, where it's every 4 or 5 months, you're like, let's just do a little Sky Zone night. And people are like, that sounds weird, and there'll only be 8-year-olds there, but let's do it.
I can confirm there will only be 8-year-olds there.
And when you get there, I feel like most of my crew, everyone's kind of we immediately regret this. There's only children here, but I'm like, I don't scoot over. I'm dunking on that 12-footer, and you can't, little boy.
Yeah, it was awesome. There was 12-year-olds there who kept trying to talk trash with us. They were like, hey, 1v1 me, bro. In the dodgeball court.
1v1 me, dude.
Yeah, they kept saying that.
What is this, Rust?
Yeah, this is weird. Sky Zone has a new thing. It's well, whatever. We don't have to get into it. It's awesome, though.
No, let's get into it.
The thing I was going to talk about is we show up just excited for just a night on the tramps. Well, we are starting to pay. And she's like, by the way, did you know that tonight is glow night? And we did not know it was glow night.
It's every night's glow night.
Yeah.
I've only been on glow nights.
Yeah.
What is this?
So it's glow night. And she goes, now, one of our rules is you have to glow. My friend goes, I have to glow? And she's like, yes. So we have $15 t-shirts here. And next thing you know, no joke, no exaggeration, we spent $38. Mm-hmm. And you also couldn't, I was like, can we just do 30 minutes? On glow night, the minimum is 90 minutes. So we had to pay 90 minutes, buy a $15 t-shirt, and spent $38 jumping on trampolines that night.
Did you think glow night meant you just had to make sure you're pointing your toes on your jumps or something?
Just be a little more flamboyant.
Glow. It's glow night, so get those feet high, get them pointed. That's and they're like, yeah. So for an hour of jumping is for a first timer, it's $27, and you do have to buy socks and
a
shirt.
Socks, yeah.
And it's what? Do you have to buy knee pads, or you have to put on your glow undies? What all do I have to do here?
You will have to pay for the concussion protocol test that everyone takes afterwards. Don't forget to put your name on it. And
did you have to jump with a mask on?
No, thank goodness.
Oh, really? Okay.
Had to play basketball with a mask last night. That was interesting.
Yeah, it is obnoxiously expensive, but yeah, I can't get anyone. Every time I go, the people I'm with comment on, they're like, Trey's into it. Well, I'm like, come on. It's like I'm 8 years old again. It's so fun.
I mean, seriously, doing a backflip, no. A back layout is so freeing.
Oh, yeah.
Just slowly, going over, it feels so awesome. You can't get that experience anywhere else.
And it's fun. You'll love going with whenever the future Mrs. Triplet, because then I'm doing flips and stuff, and I just have Katie just half jumping the whole time, standing near me going, be careful, stop, be careful. It's like if my mom's with me again, it's hilarious. And and it makes me want to do crazier flips.
Yeah, you're trying to like double bounce her.
my
She's
God.
like,
And then-
stop.
Yeah, and then I'll like kind of miss one, but I'm able to, I'm pretty confident I won't hurt myself. I've spent 10,000. Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours. I've spent it on a trampoline. So I'll like fall off a flip or something. She's like, oh my God.
I can't watch.
I've seen these new videos. There's not one in our area yet. I hope to have it soon. But it's like a how did no one think of this? It's like a trampoline park, but I don't know if it's the whole thing or part of it. They have like a full-length tramp basketball court.
Oh, like SlamBall.
Yes.
Dang, I need that.
SlamBall was a thing I DVR'd. I was obsessed with.
It was like the reason to get cable back
I
in the day.
wanted to play it so bad. Oh, it was so cool.
Maybe pull up a little SlamBall.
Let's do a SlamBall
like,
clip. If you don't know what it
these...
is, I remember they would do like hockey style like face-offs, just one-on-one.
Yeah.
On a penalty.
That was the original 1v1 me, bro.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, like SlamBall has the best highlights of any sport ever created. It is amazing. Every guy has seen some SlamBall clips in their day.
Oh, top plays.
SlamBall top plays. Perfect.
Top plays. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh, look at that guy. That's the perfect slam. Oh, did you see that guy?
I think he's going to be the only white guy on the court, but let's see what he can do.
Speaking of Ty Pennington, that is a perfect slam ball
The
player.
dude loves frisbee golf too.
Look at this. You just take. Oh yeah, I forgot you could just truck each other.
There's no rules.
Top plays. I love that that's the guy who gets creamed. Oh, that's perfect. Like these guys, what do they do for a living? Oh, that's so fun, dude.
That is awesome. I mean, he is flying. That is Buzz Lightyear falling with style. That's amazing.
Oh, his knee was at the rim. This guy has a full Band-Aid on his chin. Oh, get that out of here, dude. Oh, off the back.
Off the back. This is a great,
That
like,
guy.
slam ball in 240p.
That guy has like a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old, and he's like a middle school teacher, and he plays slam balls on Saturdays. The
it's gonna be good.
hombres.
This is
The
gonna be
hombres take off. Ooh, a little alley-oop tubes.
Oh!
I just remember playing this, wanting
Gosh.
to do it so bad. That was good stuff. Oh,
That was
I
good.
shouldn't have closed it.
It's
shouldn't I?
good for the soul.
Slam ball, dude. So, shout out to Tramp Parks. It makes me kind of want to go again.
Dude, you said the word. You said that guy got creamed.
Tramp Park.
The team
Tramp
we
Park,
played
aka.
on the other side of the railroad tracks.
I didn't. What were you saying?
The team we played the championship game last night, they were called Cream City, which didn't feel
To
great
be
about.
fair, that is an alternative name for like Portland or something.
That's Rip City.
Okay, not Portland. That is an NBA team. They're like the throwback alternates that said Cream City.
Really?
It's one of the. It's kind of like being named Dick in 2020.
Okay.
It's like
yeah, or
we
gay
should
or
all
something.
like we acknowledge that's a name, but probably not anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The more you know. That's why you got a master's and I didn't. Cream City.
Exactly.
Yeah. CEO of Cream City.
CEO of Cream City. I
Oh.
know all of the positions of business.
Jeez. And my sense of touch is my strongest one.
I'm losing all the others. Woo! Do less. God bless. We have don't miss the final Do Less God Bless episode next week, and don't miss me and Jake because we're not going anywhere. We'll be on the Do Less guest.
You
pod.
can keep emailing Trey to try and be my wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keep those coming. Trey loves them.
Keep trying to sneak in a lunch with me, maybe. TreyKinney.com/DLG. We'll talk to you next Friday. Have a great weekend. Do less. God bless.
Thanks for listening.